Evening, I will open the Newton Planning Board meeting of February 13th, and we'll start with the pledge to the flag. Pledge of allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, first item on our agenda is a home occupation, Joseph Rajovic of 9 Brookside Lane, and our circuit rider has said that this qualifies as a home occupation rather than a home-based business, but I'd like Mr. Rajovic to come up and explain what he's doing here,
Sure.
what he wants to do.
Well, basically, what I do is I write software for mobile phones and tablets for my clients. And that's really the gist of the entire business. I will get clients online or something like that, make we'll build a contract and a design with them, and then to develop the software on my computers.
Okay.
And that's really the entirety of the business. I do not have visitors, or there won't be a sign or anything like that in my property or anything like that.
Okay. Anyone on the board have any questions, or?
Will you be doing shipping from your
No,
house?
no, the only thing that I'll deliver is software, which will be delivered over the internet. So, yeah, there will be no pickup and delivery of any physical items.
Oh, because in your
Well,
worksheet, it says the only deliveries expected would be new mobile phones and tablets.
yeah, if I purchase something, yeah, I would purchase test equipment. So, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you don't necessarily buy them for your customers?
No, I do not. No, I do
Very
not.
much. That
Okay,
explains
yes,
it.
Ms. Radley?
Are there going to be any other employees besides yourself?
No, there is not. No, not unless my son starts developing and I need another hand. But that's a long ways off.
Okay.
Okay. So our circuit rider planner has said that this meets the qualification as a home occupation rather than a home-based business. Does the board agree?
I'll make a motion that we agree that this is a home occupation. Second.
Oh, wait a minute, Madam Chairman?
Yes.
Could you,
Oh, I'm sorry, thank you, Mr. Zott. I'm
Oops.
assigning Mr. Zott as a voting member in place of Mr. Holland. Thank you.
So I got the second.
Good point of order, Charles.
Could you explain to me the difference between the two? I'm just not up on the terminology with,
You want to do that? Better for you? No?
Would you like?
Customary home occupation is something that is done completely within the home. There's no external evidence of it. And usually, quite often, it's something where you go out and meet clients at their locations versus coming to you. A home business is where you're actually producing a physical product.
okay,
That you're
And the-
selling from there.
And you're selling it from there. People come to pick stuff up,
okay.
Right.
and that you have a showroom of some sort.
I understand.
and the requirements for a home-based business are, you would have to do more to get approval
Right.
for a home-based
Right.
business rather than a home occupation.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
So we have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And do we need a motion? Well, we are going to give you back your checks, since that's only for a home-based business, when you would need to notify abutters. And so since you're a home-based business, you've been...
Home occupation.
Home occupation, excuse me, you're good, and you can have your checks back, and it doesn't cost you anything.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I like that.
You're welcome.
Here you go, when you're on your way out.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Roger and I are for real.
Good luck to you. The competition is
luck.
stiff.
Remember these two in March.
Thank you. Okay. Next item on the agenda is discussion about the amended site plan for 125 Velvet. I actually should have put update rather than discussion. I just wanted to let you know that, I know you have some paperwork there. We got the report back from the town engineer, and he says that everything has been adequately addressed, and now from an engineering perspective, that plan is acceptable. And we have a few things from our circuit rider that she said that some things are still lacking, and I,
Do you want me to just give the list of what I
Sure,
had
go ahead.
sent? So I got an email from Scott Frankowitz on January 10th, and then on January 12th, replied back to him after reviewing copy of these plans, that the NIPDES permit, which is the EPA stormwater permit, number needs to be noted on the cover sheet, that a note regarding the outdoor storage materials or businesses should be added to the cover page and page 5, and that a note listing the hours of operation from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. needs to be added to the cover page and page 5. And there was one item that was just mentioned in the minutes about adding a north arrow to one of the sheets. All three of those first three that I listed are all in your notice of decision as conditions of approval. I have not seen an updated plan. All I got was a reply from Scott saying that he received my comments, and I have not heard anything since then.
I have a comment on the plans. Looking at them, page 2, which is the page that shows that where the location is, and also has the list of abutters, has the wrong list of abutters. It has the list of abutters of 27.3, not 27.2.
these,
Yes, because
oh, is
Sergeant...
this all the people in Sergeant Woods?
Well, it's not, no, it's all the people, because 27.3 is such a big parcel, it goes all the way around to the people in Plastow and to the, Sergeant Woods is listed as Centerview or whatever they were before they were Sergeant Woods.
Right.
But that's why I want to make it clear that is the wrong list of abutters that's on that plan.
Well, if the wrong list of abutters was notified, and I'm not saying it was, I'm just saying that if it was with the original submission, then any abutter could have issued filed a complaint or filed with the ZBA, an administrative appeal, and that 30 days has passed since your conditional approval. So I'm not saying that you're incorrect, I'm just saying that if that did occur.
Yeah, no, the problem isn't because 27.2 has almost no abutters.
Over notification is not,
Like I said, I just wanted to make it clear in the record that
Okay.
that list is incorrect because I'm listed on it and I'm not an abutter to the project.
So this is almost the abutter list for the entire
Yeah, that big,
parcel.
that big 27.3, which includes the ball fields and the,
Okay,
and all of that other stuff,
I think this was the original butters list,
of the other plan,
the original plan.
of,
it probably wasn't maybe of the original subdivision,
Yeah,
when 27-2 was subdivided off.
yep.
could have been that. I didn't look that, but I could tell that there's a lot of people on that list that aren't abutters to 27.2.
right.
So it doesn't have to be correct?
I don't know.
I just want it noted in the
I
record.
would not correct it at this
Right.
point.
Yeah,
And any appeal that any abutter had.
Yeah, if
that-
there's more people on there that need to be, that's probably,
No one's gonna fault you
I
for over
wasn't
notifying.
seeking to
Yeah.
get it corrected, I
Right.
just wanted it noted in the record.
okay.
Yeah, nobody's going to sue us because they didn't get an abutters notice when they
Right.
should have.
Right,
Right,
yeah.
okay.
However, the circuit rider's list does need to be forwarded to him.
I believe you did, didn't you?
He was CC'd on that list when I send it, and I also see Gail in the same email. And I got confirmation from him that he also received it.
Oh, okay, so,
He may be waiting for
My,
ES
I
permit.
I suspect he's waiting for the EPA non-point pollution elimination system permit, and
That's this DES permit, that's, okay.
is, yeah.
He's probably waiting for that, so he can
Okay.
put it on the plan,
yeah,
and
he
then he
can't
will
note the
come
number
back.
until
to
he
us.
has it.
Okay.
So this is just informational, we're not accepting this
Oh,
plan
no, no, no,
tonight
no,
because
this is
it's
just sort of
error.
an update of what's going on, like, you know, Jen identified a few things that were missing, the town engineer says, as far as he's concerned, it's good. At the time when we first said, we did not have bonding in place, bonding has since come in.
Okay,
Yeah, both bonds,
Oh, great, the road bond's been renewed?
yeah.
So really, once they get those 3 items taken care of, then, and I see them all write a clean letter, and then they would need the recordable Mylar, and then it should be sufficient for signing.
right.
Okay, that's good. I just wanted to let everybody
However,
know.
all of that stuff needs to be done before a single occupancy permit can be signed.
That was also a condition of your
Sure,
approval.
yep. Okay. Okay, that's all I had on that. Let's see. Okay, I guess we're not needing, okay, for approval of the minutes for the 23rd, since we didn't have that meeting because it got canceled. But we need approval for the January 9th minutes.
Move to accept.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, unanimous. Thank you.
Sure there's not a pesky comma?
No, I don't do commas.
Okay,
I wasn't an English major.
neither was I, but,
Okay, thank you. Manifest? Thank you. Okay. We have postage, telephone bill, and circuit rider contract for a total of $6,135.82.
move to pay.
Second.
All those in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Thank you. NEPR from KB Partners for 125 Development, $661.50.
Move to pay.
Second.
All those in favor?
All right.
Aye. One question, how is
Yes.
the NEPR balance doing?
He's at about 1,800
Okay,
for the 27 too.
Okay. Correspondence.
You got this copy of it, it's the town complex.
I'm
The
sorry.
AOT for the town.
Oh. The
It's just a
DOT.
copy.
Oh, copy of the DOT, okay, for the
Safety
The AOT.
complex.
safety complex, which.
right,
Yeah, all right,
the alteration of terrain.
okay. Alteration
What
of
is it?
terrain. Alteration of terrain
Oh,
for
okay.
the new firehouse. Okay. Anybody want to look at it? Okay.
That's it.
We have no jurisdiction over that, right? So,
I'm
They
sorry?
just see us as courtesy.
yeah,
Yeah.
If they got their permit, they can dig up all that. That's the AOT for
cool.
25 development.
I suggested they send a copy to the planning board so that they, in case we're keeping a file.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this what you were looking for, the AOT for 125?
No, this would be an EPA permit.
Oh, that's
not a-
something else.
not a
Okay, so we
DES.
got the AOT for
Yep.
125 development.
That's already noted on their plan.
Oh, good.
Excuse me. Okay, anything else there?
I guess, I'm not sure if this falls under refund or not. It's a refund, a NEPA for Chaffee, the people down on the corner of
Oh,
Water
yes.
Street.
I think we,
They didn't follow through. They didn't come back.
Oh,
They continued the
yeah, yeah.
hearing.
So we should close that public hearing.
We closed the public
closed,
hearing, and then we also voted to refund the money
Right.
back.
right, so that's what this is. So we're refunding them $111.03.
Need a
And I think
motion
you-
for that, or-
I think you motioned that the last time, didn't you?
We made a motion.
Yes.
to give them
Yes.
the money.
Right. Hang on a minute. Excuse me. Okay.
Then we've got,
Surprise.
No, one more, well, yeah, we can do this last. Okay. Notice of decision.
Okay. I just wanted to inform the board that received a decision from the Superior Court regarding McDonough versus the Planning Board and myself. The court dismissed it. There's a copy here if anybody wants to really read it, but otherwise,
Yeah, I'll read it after the meeting.
Okay.
yeah, I was just going to say,
All right. Anything else there?
no, this is all stuff you guys got. It's all
Okay,
one
all right.
contract.
A memo went out from the town administrator about harassment training, and town employees have to go, which means Gail needs to go, and I need to go, and you need to go. But it's strongly advised that anybody who's on town board or committee attend the training session too. This is on harassment. It will be Wednesday, February 23rd. Sorry, 28th.
Oh.
Right. Wednesday, the 28th, from 6 to 8 p.m. here. Or there's a webinar afterwards, date to be determined. So I would like to know if anybody is planning on attending this harassment session, 6 to 8 p.m. on the 28th, so I could just take a little accounting of who's coming.
I will try to make it,
You, okay, that's good.
guaranteed,
All right.
good Lord willing.
the selectmen are suggesting that anybody who can be there, go and take it because it not only protects the individuals, but it protects the town. To be able to say, you know, everybody has taken this.
Right.
The webinar, is that going to be available on demand, or is this just a
I think it's going to be a one-time shot, but we don't even have a
Right.
date. It probably depends on how many people don't actually attend the training and how many people would do the webinar.
The webinar is sort of a recording of the session,
oh, so it's just, okay,
so you need
You have to do it on computer.
right,
yeah.
and you listen to it, and there's a little quiz at the end of it, more so than there is for if you come to the live presentation.
Is that going to be on demand, or is it?
I don't know, I don't know anything about the webinar yet. They have no date or anything.
Usually, the webinars are time-specific, and they'll be,
Yeah, because there'll be some interaction, usually.
right, and the ones that I've seen listed lately are usually like from 12 to 1:30, so that they're plugging in at people's lunch hours. Because at least in theory, you're sitting there, you're listening to something, you can't, there's no actual interaction available through the webinars. So you can sit there and eat your lunch.
Yeah, every once in a while, ones that I've taken, you can answer a question up
Yeah,
on the
exactly.
thing.
Well,
But usually it's just like one question, they sort of like are taking a little poll.
Yeah.
I've always thought those questions were more along the line of, A, are you awake, and you're making sure that you're sitting there. Because there are examples of employees in many places where you sign up for the webinar, you log in, and then you come back before it ends.
Okay, I've never heard of that, but, okay.
Because they have no physical way of knowing that, yes, that your butt is in that seat.
Right, well, that's true too. Okay.
So quite often, they have little pop-up blocks on your screen, and
Right.
you have to say yes or no.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay. So, is anybody here besides Paul maybe being able to go on the 28th? Great.
February 28th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can-
6:30 here?
6 to 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.
Great.
The selectmen are going to try to figure out if they
And
have
Roger,
any
did you
money
say
in the
you
budget
wanted
for
to?
cookies.
I think
Okay.
I'll try to, I will.
Great.
Yeah, we don't hold me to the cookies.
Okay, then.
And you're going to be here too, right? For this?
Yeah, the selectmen are all going to be here.
Okay, that's good. Paul said he's going to go. Da, da, da.
Reminds
Okay.
me of the times when I used to work.
Great, thank you.
You kind of have to be, huh? You kind
Yeah,
of have
oh,
to be
tell
here.
them how many
read it and then give it back.
Yeah, that's my copy.
Thank you. That's all I have, but we are going to
What's your-
readdress the planning board rules of procedure next month. I
Good.
Good.
talked, I'm gonna talk to Jen, she's gonna explain that one part that I didn't understand, and then
Do
we
that in
should be able to,
Candleman. At your age, you're
go
doing
with it.
good.
Very good.
okay?
Okay, so I'll move to adjourn.
Mr. Zach, got you?
Oh,
Yes,
To adjourn.
okay.
second.
Wasn't paying
Adjourn in a
attention.
second. All those in favor?
All right.
Aye.
Aye,
I wasn't-
great.
What we vote on, I didn't pay attention. I'm sorry.